for my test. You're my test subject. You gotta tell me if my audio is shit. Hello. I actually have no idea if this mic works, so you gotta let me know. All right. Assuming my audio is working, welcome. How's everyone doing? It's quiet AF? Okay, hold on. Let me... How about this? Is this better? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. That's better? Okay, cool. What's up, Net? How you doing? Hell yeah. Okay, these cards are like pretty good. I don't know. We like needed a 6 that actually did something that is not, what is it, Mind Castle, and that card does actually nothing. You're waiting for class? What class you got? Oh yeah. Your Psychic Searcher? Yeah, a card that just says search here, any card with Psi in the name. Psi or PSY or PSI, that would be crazy. Search Psi Impulse, Psi Blocker. What else could you search? You could search like Psychic Feel Zone. I don't know, some of these cards are okay. Search is yummy. Wait, actually that's true. Wait, that would be broken. We could play Psychic Yummy. Alright, so let's start from scratch. I think like you definitely play 3 Serene, 3 Mind Procedure. That just seems like a no-brainer. And then you're like 6 normal summons, I guess. If you don't want to play Punk, it's probably all the normal summons you want, other than like Psy Blocker. That card's crazy. It's actually won me so many games. And like the fact that Serene Girl can go into this, like relatively for free, especially if you draw another engine piece in addition to like your Retailer or Girl. Right now I'm gonna do cash, and then I'll probably do Punk in a little bit. I'll do both. And then obviously emergency teleport. Hopefully we get a normal spell. That would be really cool. Because these searchers, like Minor Procedure reads, you can add a normal spell or quick play spell. So if we get that in Doom of Dimensions, that would be really cool. Gotta add the E-Telly, of course, yeah. I think you probably main deck the Teleport Fusion now, because you can just set it from deck. Here, let me go to my custom cards. Play like at least one of each of these. Yeah, the fact that this is generic and doesn't lock you is nice. Like it's playable in Punk. It can set something other than like the yeah, if you get impermed on girl, you could just normal summon a Charmy. Yeah, honestly, that's like not even that bad, right? Because, well, I mean, it's like it's not great, but hey, what's up, Dan Stern? Um, yeah, so probably one copy of Teleport Fusion. I could even see playing more than one. Like, I could see potentially 2 or 3. Like, because I was thinking, okay, you like get stopped and you just like set parallel and set teleport. That's like a decent number of interruptions by itself. Yeah, if you don't have any other extenders, which is like unlikely, right? You probably have like I mean, what if we do like prototype, not prototype, thank you. And then there's like the cleric or the minister, I guess. You have parallel. Then you can play like cash cards, right? Which by themselves are decent to end on. I don't know if I'd play like 6 copies of a cash monster, but that's what I've been doing recently, at least. It hasn't felt too bad. And then you like have to play the birth, otherwise I don't think it's worth playing without. I guess the rest is like non-engine. But you can do the extra deck. Play like Pep and the Blaster, and man, they really did us dirty with Psychic Omnibuster. Play like Omega. You could play Lambda, and then the Punk Jam. Play like the, what do they call it now? Thought Cross? Yeah. which actually has been coming up like more than I expect. I don't know. The fact that you have an 8 and a 9 that can reborn from Banish feels pretty nice. Like, obviously the 9 does a lot more, but at least having a way to reborn something from Banish, like, it helps you loop Psyblocker more consistently. You could play the Axon. I don't know if it's worth, but like, we're not necessarily hurting for extra deck space, so I think it's reasonable enough. Like, it'll come up often enough that you want to field banish instead of like just going into the negate guy. That I think it probably warrants playing it at 1 copy. Yeah, Axon is a good board breaker. It's like not I don't know, going first, or sorry, going second, it's a little difficult, but like, you technically can just like make a synchro 5 or a synchro 6, and I guess if you search or you hard draw the fusion, you can use it as a breaker. How good is Psyblocker? Psyblocker is very good. I definitely run at least 1. I run it in the main deck. I think it's just like better sales ban, I guess. Maybe play 2 sorcerer. This one. But you still consider that maybe? Yeah, exactly. Like, you Psyblocker not being once per turn means that like, if you're not afraid of Nib, even if you are afraid of Nib, you like call that and another card. But if you're playing through Nib anyway, it's like calling 2 engine pieces is just broken. Yeah, sometimes 3. Yeah, they can't be used, so it's like you can't use it as material. It can't be placed on the field. It can't attack, can't change battle position, declare an effect. You can still use it as like cost. So, you know, if like Diabell Star or something, you could pitch a card to summon it. Like, I don't know, in any Fiendsmith deck you could call like Requiem. And like the fact that you can use it going first and it like lingers a turn makes it just a lot better than like it's an in-engine sales ban that is not once per turn and also lasts an extra turn. Hello, Delphinator. What's up? All right, so what else? I consider prototype at like 1 to 3 copies. I don't know what's correct. I think in like this cash build, you don't have as many normal summons as in the punk, so it feels a little less like, I feel a little more awkward drawing this because I'm not usually drawing 2 to 3 normal summons. It's like still better to start with this and a normal than just the normal, but it does nothing by itself, and you don't have quite as many starters, and you can't like normal this to parallel. So I probably play like Super Poly is a consideration for sure. I think you either main or side this card, just because the Oracle is generic, right? Like, if they end on, you know, a detonator or whatever, like Cash Monster plus like Fenrir plus Super Poly, right? That's just free because you go like Fenrir, search Fenrir. They can choose to pop or not. Oh, and my headphones just died, so give me 1 second. But yeah, you can. Here, I'll show you. Save deck as. So like Fenrir and Super Poly, right? Can like special Fenrir, search with Fenrir. If they pop, like it's just replaces itself. You could even could actually search Unicorn, right? Because if you Unicorn for birth after, like they pop with detonator. And if they have 3 mats, I'm kind of thinking this through as I go, but you go Unicorn for birth. You could pop that. And then Super Poly, if you have any Psychic in hand. And then you can just like birth back the Unicorn or birth back the Fenrir. And you have Fenrir plus Oracle. You have to like pitch 1 card from hand. I guess the other option would be just to like, I mean, you could just hard make it at the beginning of the turn, right? Like discard a card, use Fenrir and the detonator. Really depends on the situation. But this card's really good. Like the fact that it just reborns itself, it's a Super Poly target, it's a summon negate, gets really big, right? Like minimum 3,900. And then if you summon it off of the teleport fusion, you can like bring it back twice. Like if you can like use the summon negate, if they clear it, it brings itself back. If they clear it again, then on your turn you have like teleport fusion, or not on your turn, whenever you have banish teleport fusion to bring it back, right? Or does that not work? Oh no, it has to be banished. Unlucky. So I guess if you I mean, if you have like a blaster, right, you can banish this. I don't know. Anyway, back to the deck. So I was thinking about main decking Super Poly and Charmies. Because like I don't know, Memento does that and they do pretty well with it. I think the deck is similar in the sense of like you want to have a lot of like engine pushes, and so drawing more cards feels like, okay, you know, I have cash cards, I have a teleport card, I have maybe an extender, and I have like a breaker or two and a normal summon. Like that's just pushes through infinite, especially if you can like call a side blocker or another engine, or call a board piece with side blocker. Like some hands just are able to do that. I don't know, anyone have suggestions or questions, or let's clean this up a little bit. I mean, you could even run like 9 Charmies, right? Because you do like 9 Charmies, Super Poly. Maybe like, do you even need to run Prosp at that point? Yeah, it really does. Like we have no idea what that format's gonna be like, and we also don't know. Like we might get a normal spell before that happens. You can run Purge, yeah. I mean, at that point, I'd probably want to run Imperm, right? Because we don't like have in archetype traps that we're trying to run. So you can even do like, what's the plan for Nib? So there's a couple of different ways to play around Nib. I can show you. One is like that's just your first side blocker call. Another is you can go into the Jam Fever by summon 5. And sometimes even if you do get nibbed, like if this the Dragon Drive is your 5th summon and you get nibbed, there's a lot of times that you can just continue extending. And then there's another, like the 1-card combo you're playing under nib, like with Serene Girl. Oh, Shifter's not bad, although in this build with the new stuff, it feels a little awkward because Teleport Fusion has to banish from field or grave, right? And I don't really want to banish from field. But I could see it. Yeah, we are missing a normal spell. Yeah, because right now, like all the teleport spells, we have like E-Tele, Fusion, and Parallel for quick plays. The only normal spell is Assault Teleport. You just switch from it to Punk. So you think, are you saying that you think the Punk feels stronger and more consistent? I mean, I don't think the Punk is bad at all. I think it's quite strong. I just like to try both. Yeah. So what did you like more about like you said, stronger and more consistent. I agree, you do have more starters in the Punk. You have what, like 3 Foxy and a couple Xiamen that you don't have in the Kashtira version. But yeah, it's like definitely creates a stronger end board and has more starters. The only thing that is frustrating to me is like, I don't know, everyone's on so many Charmies. It just feels really frustrating sometimes. The mutants. Yeah, you can summon Ultimus off of Axon Kicker. That is pretty cool. I haven't tried like a full mutant build, but I'd be down if you want to like send a list or something, and I can look at it. Are the cards all psychic? Ah, mutant. It has like machine. Okay, so you could play, what's that one card that's like you have a psychic, search a machine, or like the other way around. There's some what is it? It's Psychic Arsenal. Yeah. So what does this card do? Target a psychic you control. Add a machine with the same attribute but a higher level. Is that... You play that card? That seems kind of cool. Yeah, Zeta for sure. In this build. Cause like when you do your Serene Girl combo and you want to play under Nib, you can go like Serene, banish a card from hand, into procedure, you grab parallel, use this effect, make it a 3. You can go into the sorceress, this effect to set from deck. You've only summoned 4 times, or is what? That's 3 summons, I guess. Maybe we get another TCG exclusive support for psychics. Something better than Omnibuster would be nice. Yeah, they really trolled us with that one. So you have like sorceress, teleport, and or the fusion and the parallel. Like on your opponent's turn, you can teleport into Zeta, bounce a card, or like a cash monster. Or no, you banish it till the end phase. So Serene will bounce, Zeta will banish, and then you can use fusion for the either the field banish or the negate, right? Or no, it has to be the negate, right? Because this is going to be banished. You'd banish like 2 from grave. You could even bring this back. Feel like we're missing one more main deck monster. I mean, what of the retrains do we like not have? Like, are there any? I haven't actually paid attention to like the older stuff and what cards we're missing retrains for. But yeah, if we get good TCG exclusive support, I mean, what would I even want? It would be like, I kind of want like a Synchro 10 and maybe like I guess a better 7 than Omnibuster. Hope we get Rhoda. I mean, Italy, it's not once per turn. But yeah, Rhoda would be cool. Just like search any 4 or lower psychic. And then back to Mutant. You can hard make Jam Fever by having 2 level 8s on board. You get the draw and negate. So, what are you're using like Arsenal and Beast or Mist? I don't, what do these cards do? Let me read them. Cannot target with traps. Quick effect. Banish a monster. Okay. And then this one, quick effect, negate a spell activation. That's pretty cool. So I guess you can't play parallel because this is beast and machine, but then what do their spell cards do? Like, I don't know, if these are high quality cards, I'm down to test them out. If they're just kind of mid, then well, this card's equipped to a monster. Banish this card. Special summon an 8 from your hand or deck. Is this searchable? Mutant fusion. Okay, fusion spell. Summon field spell, summon from hand or banished. And then draws a card every turn. That's not bad. Luis, do you have a list that I can look at? What do their low level guys do? Banish from deck for cost. That's interesting. This card seems good. Okay, sweet, thanks. Alright, what else they got? They have a trap. Continuous trap that negates something. Fusion summon as a trap. Yeah, I'm down to make this deck. Does it ever lock you? Like, can I make generic stuff and like synchro climb and play good psychic cards? Alright, so you probably play 3 of this, I would think. You just like normal summon it and it specials from deck. MO5, normal summons, add 1. That seems like just this but better, maybe? You can definitely play around psychic restriction. Well, I guess all the the only extra deck guys they have are psychic, so Evolution Lab. During your main phase, draw a card. This is like a very solid extender. Doesn't do anything by itself. I don't know how many copies of this I would play. $305, okay. 3 of this. 1 mutant, and 1 ST46. What is that one? The level 3. Yeah, I love Psychic too. I hope the deck's good. I mean, it feels definitely not bad. I think if we get 1 or 2 more cards, which I think we will, Like, it would be weird if we didn't get a normal spell and they just randomly wanted us to be searching Assault Teleport. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, the fact that you can set one from deck, I would think that, like, they want that to be activatable that turn. Maybe not. I mean, it could just be for setting fusion, but seems a little odd to me. Alright, so 146, 1 mutant, 1 lab that's searchable. Okay. Blast. This card seems not amazing. Cry. During the main phase, fusion summon 1. By shuffling Field's Grave or Banished. Ooh, that's not bad. Or just their regular fusion spell. You banish materials from hand or field. So what are the big mutants? Probably run like... If they activate a trap, I don't know if I love that. I think I do want to run the beast and probably the arsenal if I'm gonna play this engine. You wouldn't run blast? Yeah, I think Minimalion's cool. Yeah, the fusion doesn't seem amazing. It's like you have to banish from hand or field. And how many material? Yeah, this guy needs 3. Ooh. Two beast. You considered Minimalian and regular psychics, and you thought about running mutants. Yeah. Well, how does Minimalian read? Banish 1 card from your hand, special from your hand. Okay. Banish a 4. So you could banish this card and summon the 2 or the 3. Okay. Huh. And then you run like E-Telly. Because that summons any of these, yeah. Yeah, I have seen Dark Lady being played. I don't know, like, it's a 5, right? Dark Lady is a 5. And it's just negate, activation, and destroy. Yeah, I mean, that's a very strong effect. And it's also only soft once per turn. So I guess you're getting this out off of, like, Parallel. Is that the idea? E-Telly is a god card, I agree. It's so broken. You can also banish a smaller guy and summon the level 1 from deck. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Alright, are any of these spell traps good? Is, I guess, Lab. Psychic Cosmo. I mean, honestly, yeah, I think he'd probably just play the Dark Lady, right? Like, I couldn't see playing the other guys. Elphobia is a cool card, yeah. Yeah, that was a card that I bought a few copies of. This guy. Once per turn, you reveal a wind monster. If they have a higher level. Yeah. No, that is cool. But I don't know, like, I mean, what are the low level wind psychics? It's like, I guess Psyblocker's a 4. Go to Psychics. And Wind. Mikanko, huh? This card is so cool. I mean, it's trash, but... Oh, reveal Droll! Yeah, I guess it doesn't say reveal a wind psychic. It just says... Yeah, I mean, that's... That is actually kind of nuts. Are there other good things to reveal though? That's kind of the question, right? Because you don't want to rely on just hard drawing a Droll. Guess the Nyan Nyan is a 3 wind. Stinger the Electric Did we not get this card in Duelist Advance? Does anyone know? I don't think I saw anyone pull it. Sadly not. Okay, so you can't even do like Primite stuff. Okay, so you summon one and add a 3. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know if it's like strictly better than other things you can be doing, but like if you are able to pull that off, that seems pretty nuts against the right deck. I mean, unfortunately, they're like, it's not something you want to run against. Oh, whoops. It's not something you want to run against every deck, right? Because like Malice, for example, just like completely plays around that. Psychic Processor, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this card's good enough. Like, this is from hand. So like you E-telly this, you special 2 from hand. I guess, you know, if you have like a cash card and a normal summon, or like, I mean, my issue with this card is it doesn't do very much on its own. Psy Reflector and the Assault stuff. Psy Reflector. Reflector. Oh, this guy, okay. Cards normal or special summoned. So you add Assault Teleport. Or what? What is the combo here? Doesn't it stop your own monster effects? Wait. Oh, the Elphobia, you mean? Yeah, I guess it would. So you add a soul mode activator, a card that mentions it. I guess if you're adding teleport, then this part is not. Yeah, you're not using this part, and then. Return one assault mode monster from your hand to the deck. Yeah, I'm not off the top of my head seeing anything crazy that I could do with this. There probably is some way to at least use this, but it seems like more bricks. But let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. Add like Elphobia if played correctly can lock after the combo. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Purge. Like it depends how good this card is actually gonna be in the format, right? Like, yeah, you can play it, but is it worth I don't know. Ash seems fine against Charmies and stuff. Maybe like run like 1 Delta, 1 Gamma, 1 Driver. We could probably clean this up a little bit. Like as a baseline, this doesn't seem that bad. I mean, you only have 9 like true starters by themselves, which feels a little low, but parallel teleport helps you somewhat with that. And then like even the cash cards by themselves are not like, they're not weak. So what is the math on drawing? What is 9 and 40? I don't want the Wikipedia page, I want the calculator, thank you. Okay. 49 and 5. So you're 75 3/4 of the time you're drawing at least 1 normal summon, or at least one card starter rather, which is like not horrible. I wish we had one more card that like does combo by itself, and that is a reason to consider the punk stuff, right? Like you have Xiamen and Foxy Toon that just get you full combo by themselves. So like what I was playing around with the punk stuff, this is a Psi Reflector stuff. What do you mean? Yeah, I was yeah, something that just bridges everything would be really cool. Um, like normal spell teleport, main deck, monster that bridges it. Yeah. I think I'd rather have a spell than a monster. Okay, so Punk, you still get to play the new synchro and the fusion, right? Like that. I don't know if I played 3 blaster though. It's a little awkward. And then Super Poly is just like, is that card good in the format, right? Like you're not we have no idea what the meta will be in Duma Dimensions, so this card could be like really bad. It's just sort of the fact that we have a target for it. Teleporting these punks off my lawn, hell yeah. Someone said in the Discord, what did they say? Someone said normal spell that teleports you in it, wait, let me find it. Yeah, it's gonna be called Teleport Normal Spell. It allows you to teleport into game 3 with 2 losses. There's also someone who was telling us that or someone had said, sorry, I was trying to paste a link for the video. Oh, is it not letting you post a link? Ah, okay. That's cool. Pay 8,000, go to game 4, yeah. Oh, what was I saying though? Yeah, Super Poly is like iffy, but I like the fact that we can play it now. I think especially in the pure version, the punk version, you have a little less extra deck space, but like I still managed to fit Garura Mud Dragon, which is like not. I mean, it's like all the targets you need really, like that and the psychic guy. Also, if anyone's not in the Discord, you should join that. Uh, Obviously, we're playing Sire Reflector for Hyper Psychic Assault mode. Oh yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried the package. This guy, okay. Assault mode activate. I remember playing that card. God, that had to be 15 years ago, maybe. I don't know. Probably more than that. But yeah, I think these new cards do a lot for the deck. I'm expecting to get 1 or 2 more. Definitely a normal spell. I'd be really surprised if we didn't. possibly a main deck monster. I don't know what it looks like in terms of like retrains, what we do and don't have. I think, let's see, we got Serene, we got the E-Telly guy, we got let's see, we got Sorceress. I mean, it'd be cool if they did like a Psy Beast retrain. Like this card, I want to be able to play this card. It looks cool. Old times with Psychic Commander OTK, yeah. This guy. The funniest part about Assault Mode Blaster is that the old Hyper Psychic Blaster without Assault Mode does piercing, which is just better. Is that true? If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. And then you gain life points equal to the difference as well. And then this card, you just gain life equal to its attack. Huh. Yeah, that doesn't seem very good. Hyper Psychic Riser, that's a card I've considered for a little while. But I think we just have a better 6 now. Like I don't think there's ever a world that I'm playing this card. If I could consistently like make my opponent pop it, right? Like that would be cool. Cause you just get to special 2 from grave, but Mind Master, yeah. No, if they make Mind Master legal, it's GG. Pay 800, tribute a psychic type. Yeah, like it's just so free. Level 4 or lower too. It's like, am I someone who played psychics back in the day? Yeah. Not a whole lot, but I am familiar with it, and I was playing during that time, so. You used to loop Overmind Archfiends with Hush, yeah. Hush Psychic Cleric, that's like not even like that bad of a card. Like you pitch a card, and then when this is sent, you revive. Like as long as you have as long as you have cards in hand, this just like keeps getting value. But it is pretty expensive, like, as far as card economy. This is what I'm playing around with right now. I don't know, like, how much I love this list, but thought I'd find a slot for sure. Yeah, I mean, it like in the hand loop plus full board combo, I think I posted something like that. I used this card just to get enough bodies. Punks outclass the old man. Yeah, unfortunately. I'm gonna hop off the YouTube stream for now. But I think I am gonna continue. I'm gonna stream in the Discord if anyone wants to join. So I'll put a link to the Discord in the chat if anyone's not in there already. And then I'm gonna end the stream. It's been about an hour, so and apologies, this is sort of my first stream, so don't really know what I'm doing yet, but we're gonna continue in the Discord, so if you want to join, please do. Alright, I'm going to post that link now. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I will see you next time.